first foundation stone of this circuit was laid in March 1950, with Enzo Ferrari himself present. It wasn't until October 1952 that the first testing could take place, with Ferrari dispatching a 340 Sport for testing, lapping at an average of license, but that's exactly what happened to the UGE following the 2006 Italian GP. It caused an accident in the first lap.
Right, can you hear me now? Am I audible now? Oh, that's why. We fixed it. I do apologise. I haven't done comms off the PlayStation 5 before. That's why it automatically muted my microphone when I went into broadcast. I do apologise, guys. Slight delay. I will get the proper microphone working now. Will take 30 seconds. Perfect. You should be able to hear me through this now as well. Lovely. Right, you should be able to still hear me. Fantastic if you can. Perfect. Right. Do apologise about that small hiccup. Anyway, right. Let's go now. What do we want? Telemetry and lap data. So do we need the track data up as well? Yes. So we can see where everyone is on the track. Here we go then. So we've got the first cars going out of track. Got let's go on board with the AlphaTauri done here, actually. Why not? Let's go on board with him as he starts a flyer. Coming into turn one then. Seems like he's carrying some good speed through there. Down fourth, back up to fifth. Fourth to get that rotation going into that corner. And then fifth to get the power down coming out of it again. Nicely taken there. Maybe a bit too much curve for my liking on the inside there. But overall, pretty solid lap. Through the left-handed up, going up towards the uphill now towards this very, very quick left-handed coming up here. Keeping it in sixth. So a lot of people like to go down to fifth just for a second, just to get the rotation, but very quickly back up to sixth. Keeps it in sixth though, going up the hill now towards the last chicane of the lap. You can really, compared to last year, you can really abuse those curves now. Really abuse them. And now on the run down to the penultimate corner, down the hill. Very hard to brake for this corner because it's downhill. Gets his stop nicely though. Into the final corner now. Make sure not to run wide. Very nicely done. Towards the line now, what's it going to be? It's going to be a 1:16.2. Meanwhile, Christopher, as we saw there, as I was saying about the lap times, 1:15.3 already on the soft tyre. That is an astonishing lap to put as a banker, and he's probably thinking he's got time in that as well. There's Das here in the Red Bull. Oh, a little bit squirrely off the exit. You can use that outside curve a little bit actually, but can unsettle the car. Down into second. Very nicely done. So another thing with this game is some people like to really use all the gears. I don't think I've ever seen myself go lower than third unless it's Monaco. Oh, he's boxing. He didn't validate that lap, so that would explain that. As Ferry is also invalidated. We go on board with Brian, who's just come to the end of his lap now. Through the penultimate corner. Once again, very hard corner to get right, very hard to get it stopped. Also doesn't help that if you miss your braking point and you go off, it's just straight gravel. There's no runoff at all. It's just gravel straight away. That puts in P9 with a 1:17.200. Chunky but funky up in P2 at the moment in the Aston Martin with a 1:15.584. So Christopher already has a massive, pretty big gap to the rest of the field. He's a 2/10 gap to P2, so he's fair, definitely not safe, but certainly it's going to be a challenge to beat Christopher for pole, I think, tonight. As we were on board with Robbo, this is one of the ones I said to keep an eye out for. We'll go on board with him then for his lap. So like I say, he's going to be a quick one tonight. As he goes up the hill now towards Piratella. Through he goes, shifting down to 5th, not using all the curb though. You can carry a lot more speed, you can use that curb a little bit. Through Aqua Minerale now, on the run up to the Variante Alta now. How's he going to deal with this? What's he going to go down? He goes down to 3rd, so he's, second. We saw a second there. See, problem is, with this year's game, is you lock up, and it's very easy when you get into those low gears to lock the rears with the way it works this year. So that's why I don't really ever go down below 3rd. But some people just have better control of it. I guess it's just how you're set up. Only a 1:16.5. He's definitely got time in there. He's definitely got time. I've seen him go way quicker than that before. But we'll see. As Ramen goes second with a 1:15.4. I'm going to go on board with Piano Jam. Just, why not? I like the name. Piano Jam. Oh, the pole time for Monday, I believe it was a 1:14.6 or a 7. It was a 1:14.6 or 7. So, because I know I did like a 1:14.8 on mediums. I was challenging the pole, but invalidated. Fortunately, it is what it is. I'm sure you saw that incident on Monday with me, Elsie, and Iron Kid. But yeah, so Piano Jam on a flyer. Carried a lot of speed into there. That was very nice. Oh, a bit too much curve for my liking now. That really would have hampered his lap time. Taking that curve. The cars do not like riding over those curbs. That was very nicely done though. That chicane, very nicely done. Now, powering down to the line now. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 1:17.1, so that puts him P12 for now. Iron Kid reserving one of the reserves tonight in the McLaren. He's back racing. Massive McLaren fan, along with me actually. So I'm secretly rooting for the McLarens tonight to score well. No pressure, boys. No pressure. No pressure there. Yeah, Chris was up there in Monday qualifying. He was. He's definitely one to look out for this race. He was very quick, and I believe Iron Kid is actually on a flyer. So staying on board with the McLaren here. I'm a massive McLaren fanboy. So yeah. Don't bully me for it. I just am. I've got a signed cap and everything by London North. Down into 3rd, very nice done there. Bit wide there, could have hit that apex a little bit more, but overall not bad last sequence there. It's run up to the line, a P5 or 1:15.8. Good improvement there from Iron Kid in the McLaren. As we go on board with Chris, who's already done his flyer. We missed it. do apologise. We missed it with a 1:15.1. So he's just running away with the rest of the field. And I wonder if he will go out again. Because if he goes out again, I don't think he'll have any new softs for the race. For any safety cars. So I always like to do my first lap on mediums, even if I don't plan on qualifying on the mediums, because the mediums actually they don't wear that much at all. After a push lap, after an out lap, a push lap, and an in lap, I'm looking at 5% wear if I take a really conservative in lap. So yeah, they don't wear a lot at all, so they're still really usable in the race. So I always like to do my first lap on there. It gives me a delta as well. And it also does put a lap on the board just in case, like on Monday, it ended up being my qualifying lap because I mess up or I invalidate or crash out. So I've still got a lap on the board, so I'm not starting right at the back. But yeah, I always do one medium run and then 2 soft runs. So then I always have that fresh set for the race in case you have a late safety car. But anyway, here we go. We're going to go on board with Raman, the person who's got closest to Christopher so far. We're going to see if he can challenge his pole lap at all. Into turn 1, very, very nice. Actually carried a lot of speed through there. As we come up to the second lot of high speed chicanes. See, there he goes across the bike. He's a 10th and a half up. If he can gain 3/10, that'll put him on. No, it won't put him on pole. He needs to gain 3.5 tenths. Ooh, he's backed out. He's backed out. Not sure why. He was a 10th and a half up. I'm not sure if he made a mistake or something or what. But anyway. Go on board with the other McLaren. Oh, he's quick. The other McLaren through there. He's very quick as he comes up to the timing sheet. He's 4,000s up on his time currently. Probably going to be disappointed with that. He probably knows he's got time in that first sector. Anyway, as we run up to fast left through there, he goes down into towards Aqua Minerale. Carried a lot of speed into there, down to 4th gear, taking that very nicely. Powering up the hill towards now the last chicane of the track. Through there he goes, very nicely done. Now down towards the last 2 corners of the track. Very nicely done. The first part of Ravazza through the second part, using all the track there down towards the line. What's it going to be? This looked like it was quick. It's a 1:15.3. That puts him P2. That is an astonishing improvement there from the McLaren driver, Papa Stevo. What an amazing lap that was. Putting him 2.5 tenths about away from Christopher. So he's one to watch. Maybe he could challenge for pole. Don't know. Could challenge for pole though. This could get close down towards the final runs of the session. This could get close. Go on board with Wicked Vicky now. As he goes into the last down towards the Ravazza now. Down the hill. Once again, very hard to get it stopped, but he does get it stopped. Hits the apex nicely as well. And for the last corner, down towards the line now. What's it going to be? DRS wide open. He's going to cross the line on 150. Same lap time as Papa Stevo. Oh wow. A 1:15.373 again. So Papa Stevo and Wicked Vicky setting exactly the same lap time. And meanwhile, while that's all happening, Ramin's just gone fastest with a 1:14.9. Christopher is probably thinking, oh, he's safe, but he's got to go out again now. As Iron Kid is coming out the pits, as we see there, just pulling out. Grumpy Gills on a lap. But no, he's not, sorry. Do apologise. He's not on a lap. Yeah, what are everyone's predictions for this race? Please put your predictions down in the chat. I want to see your top 3 and a bold prediction as well. I want to see a bold prediction and your top 3 prediction for tonight, please. Be interested to see what everyone thinks. Because we haven't watched Christopher yet, so we're gonna keep an eye on that outlap symbol next to him, and when that goes, I'm gonna go on board with him for his full flying lap. See what he can do. I believe Brian's on the flyer. He is. Oh, he's quick. Oh, he ran wide. Is he going to back out of that? He does back out of it. He knew. So go on board with Christopher now. He is just about to start his flying lap. So you're going to go on board with him for the whole lap. See what he can do. Someone kind of lost into there. Very nicely done. And then back up to 15, put the power down very quickly. Look at that traffic down there. Oh, down to 40. He does run a little bit wide. What's he going to do? He goes into a tenth and a half up. He ascends towards Piratella. Through there he goes, down towards Aqua Mineralis. Carry a lot of speed to there. Keep it to 7th. Left gear shift in 2. Slightly quicker. And now into the chicane he goes. He was 2.5 tenths up going across that sector line. Now down towards the penultimate corner. Hard on the brake. Runs a little bit wide. Very nicely done though. The apex line on that one. What's it going to be? The ice open. Shortest run to the line possible. It's a 1:15.0. So he actually lost a lot of time in that last sector. Moving on board with Papa Steve right now. This shooter out of nowhere in the Ferrari, he's just gone past it. The Ferrari 1-2 at the moment is on the 1:14.926. Papa Steve on the fly though. He could challenge for pole here. He's down at the moment, going in sector 2. Piratella now through there, very nicely done. Getting the shortest line possible. We're right. A little bit wide there. He's over across the sector line. 8 tenths up. 800 so. Oh, is that a misshift? Oh, that's weird. Weird order of going right somewhere. Now down towards the finish line. What's it to be? Yeah, 1:15.2, but stays in 5th. So at the moment, it's the Ferrari 1-2, Alpha 3-4, and then McLaren 5. Can anyone else challenge? Chunky but funky, he spun. He looked quick, but he has spun. Look at the times on that. P3 down to P11, all in the 1:15. That's very close. Very close. Just gonna change the mode on my Mac. I realised it was on podcast mode. You don't want. Okay. So, with Das in the Red Bull invalidating, that on your left hand side is your starting grid. Ferrari 1-2. Ferrari lock out the front row. Very close qualifying, especially with the top three. Less than a tenth between the top three. Looks like it's going to be a feisty battle at the front, don't you think? So there we go then. Look at that top three. That's your final standings there. Top 11 within a second of each other. That is incredible. That's not bad. And the top 5 within 3/10. So, especially the top 3, that's going to be a feisty old fight. Yeah, Ferrari have locked out the front row. And then it's Alpha, mate. Ferrari power units really, really strong today, aren't they? Oh my god, that's fantastic. I've just realised the stream, when I'm looking at it on my laptop, is about 20 or 30 seconds behind what I'm actually seeing. Oh no, it might be even, no, it's more than 30 seconds. That's about a minute behind. I don't know why. I have a feeling I know why. Yeah, here we go on the formation that's underway. Ferrari 1-2. And I'm sure you're all aware of the slightly different tyre wear across the different cars. Still doesn't make sense to me to why that's the thing, but hey ho. Yeah, that delay, I'm gonna... It must be something in the broadcast settings. I don't know. I'm hoping to start... If I come back and do this full time, I'm gonna get that start working and stream that anyway, so I can do a custom delay on this. So it doesn't matter, but for now, just being about and see. And as I say, we've got Zonovan and Brian came together. They've been disqualified. They're now sitting on the grid. Fire's getting very, very cold. Everyone now comes around the final corner. Big spread there on the grid actually. Ferrari is not held back. Shooter going for a angled start. Very smart. Oh, he got disqualified. He went too far forward. See what Ramen did. Ramen might jump him off the start here, you know. And Chris did well as all. She was going to be in trouble here. Hello, Oscar. He's going to be in trouble here off the start. He's very far back. He's been set back. I don't know what's going to happen. Here we go. The main event. On like 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's lights out and we are racing at Imola, the season opener for Tier 2. As Shooter gets a very, very good start. But so does Christopher. He's very close to Ramen there. Top 3 are the same going into the first corner. The other Alfa Romeo of KXI and McLaren of Papa Stevo getting a bit touchy there. Okay, so your top 5 stay as they are. Iron Kid moving up to P9 already. He started P11. He's up to P9. He's got a cracking start there. And he's now up to 8 as well. He's just got past Funky up on there. He's on the card. He's on an absolute card. Let's go back up to the front 3, shall we? Still staying within 5. Yeah, 5 turns between each one of them. Shooter trying to pull an early lead. He's probably, you know, he's not. He's on 81%. He's not really pushing with the ERS. Pushing now down the straight because he knows he's not got the slipstream. Ramen's got the slipstream. He's not ERS dumping here. He's just letting Shooter pull away, and then he's just going to use his ERS to fight back later on. Papa Stevo getting in front of the Alfa Romeo there. Aaron's driver doing a phenomenal job. He's split up the Alfa Romeo drivers now. And the House of Wicked is very close there as well. Getting in the mix. 3-way battle here for P4. Wicked gets past now. He's up into 5th. KXI, the Alfa Romeo, dropping back. He's under threat from Robbo now. And Ramen closing back up to Shooter now as well. See on the timing sheet. Zonnevel making a move on the Red Bull and the two Williams in the Red Bull fight in there. Between 3-way fight. Zonnevel got up to P18. He's now right at the back. He must have got compromised. I think his teammate got a good exit and got past him as well as getting past Ferry. Ramen sets a new fast lap of a 118.5. Zonnevel is on the hard though. We've got to remember that. It also says he's a lap down for some reason. No, he's not. He's back. There we go. He'll be in the game. Shooter on 41% ERS and Ramen's on 68. Same difference in ERS there. Ramen dropping back a little bit, but Shooter's again burning his ERS. Ramen's still on above 60% ERS while Shooter's on in the 30s. Christopher's staying with him as well. They're very quickly pulling away from that pack behind them. The top 3 very quickly pulling away. Oh, Shooter's gained a lot of time there all of a sudden. Did Ramen make a mistake? Ramen maybe made a mistake there. He's now going to be under attack from Christopher because Christopher's got the DRS. He's got his ERS. He's burning. Ramen knows it's going to happen. He's just leaving his ERS. He's not even trying. He knows it's going to happen. And he gets to move stick before the first corner. Beautiful overtake there. Very simple. chunky but funky par up into 6th. Robbo's got past Papa Stevo. Papa Stevo must have made a mistake. He's got a teammate Einke behind him now as well. Down in P9. The number 3 on the car there. It's Daniel Ricciardo's driving it, isn't he? See, the McLaren's going to battle. But the Aston Martin and the Mercedes are. The work team going up against the customer team. And that's put Papa Stevo back into the mix as well. He's going to try and find a way past. Ooh! There's a contact there. Robbo is round. Iron Kid moves up to P7. Papa down to P8. Funky stays in P6. That'll get looked at. I think that'll get rewound up. I can see a report coming for that. As Papa's got DRS on his teammate. Is he going to make the move on his McLaren teammate? Let's see. Team McLaren's going at it. They're going to war. Oh, he's going defensive, but Papa put it on the grass anyway. Gets the move done. Goes a bit deep. Can Ike get the power down? Can he get a better exit? I don't know. Papa's got it done. But that's compromising. Compromised teammate though, Ike. The Alpine wanted to look for a move there, but backed out of it. Played it safe. He's going to go try and get down the inside. Into the uphill. Can't make it stick though. The other out, the Haas there. Kaiser coming into the mix as well though. He's not in front of them. It's wobbling. It's bringing the Haas of Kaiser and the Alpine have done into the mix as well. So a lot of action in the early laps of this race. Christopher's closing in onto Shooter as well, and you can see on the timing sheet closing the gap. Brian trying to find his way past the Red Bull, but he can't find a way through. We're going to go back to this battle as the two McLaren's over, because now Ike's got the DRS. He's going to go for a move again on Papa. Gets clear of the fellow McLaren going into the first turn. Beautiful race underneath it. That's the compromise Papa and the Alpine. Cut the back of him there. Papa's ERS like flashing as well, so he's very low on the battery. Could have gone forward with the Alpine here. Can he go around the outside? Can't quite. Can he get the switch back? He can. You know, a long time. A lot more back as well. Long side. Past the McLaren there. As the McLaren goes wide and narrow, that leaves him vulnerable. And the next Alpine and the Haas as well. He's got down to P11. Not good for the McLaren driver. He's had a rough couple of laps. Christopher, look as well, closed right up. Oh, but he's got a lot less battery. He's been really heavily using that battery to close up onto Shooter. Shooter's still got 40% battery and Christopher's got none. He's still closing though. Is he going to go down the inside? He doesn't. He thinks better of it. Christopher, remember, is on the hard tyre. Shooter's on the medium. So Christopher, if he can stay with Shooter for this stint, he might just be able to hold on and come out on those softer, fresher mediums. Shooter will have to box. Shooter will box first. He might get the undercut because of the few laps difference between the box times. But Christopher is really fresh and quick and easy. If you warm up nice and quickly, thanks to the new with the brake temperature, you can now rely on the brakes to warm up your tyres, so it doesn't take 2 or 3 laps to warm up your tyres fully. Quite nice. You can do it in half a lap. Get some good temperature in them. Told you, these two can't separate from each other. We're going forward. Yeah, for the Ferrari, it's probably the final corner. He's DRS dumping, like he's trying to run away from like a bullet or anything. He's going for it. He's doing well to keep holding them on these medium though, on these hard part tires though. These two dropping the pack as well. Ramin actually trying to close in on the other Alfa Romeo driver, or PXI. He had a small moment earlier on in the race, dropped him down. He's not been able to recover. He's dropped down a few places since. Race pace doesn't seem to be quite as good as his quali pace, but I don't think he'll drop that far much. Maybe he might be struggling because this track as well is very heavy on the rear tyres. So you can only really push for a few laps, and then your tyres are dead. Your rear tyres are dead, and it all of a sudden feels like you've got no rear wing. It's very heavy on the rear grip this track. But we have a virtual safety car. Now let's see, does anything clear on the mini map? On the map, track map? Does anything clear that set that off? And we see Ramin and KXI pitting. The hard can go to the entry head. Can. Very easy to go to the entry head, but they will be very slow by the end. Very slow. But they can go to the end. As MG done gets a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane for coming into it. It's a bit hot. Okay, so that's now your top 5. The top 2 staying out, opting to stay out. Which is probably the right call. I mean, they've got a fair gap to the rest of the field anyway. Oh, and MG Dunn's got a drive-through penalty now for speeding under the flat. Oh, it gets worse for him. But we are racing again now. And Cheetah and Christopher still please. Does mean that we've both been able to recharge a little bit earlier in the race. As they now run down to line. Christopher very close. He used all his ERS. Can he get the move done? Let's go side by side into the first corner. There's a bit of contact between the two, but no one getting spun out. I don't think there's any damage either caused by that. Wow, that was some spicy racing there. Getting very close, someone nearly gets DNF. All that get reported, we don't know, but for now, Christopher takes the lead of the race. So these two cannot get away from each other. Now, Cheetah's going to be able to attack back on the next lap because he's got so much more ERS. Man's not Bob. There are exact 10 people. There's 10 laps in and still 90. Telling you, it's only round 1. I haven't been part of this league for very long, but the quality standards of driving seem very, very high. I mean, we saw that wheel bang between Christopher and Cheetah, but no one came off not bad from it. I think that's racing, you know? You put the wheel bang in, can't go wrong with that. Can't close enough though to Christopher. Also work doing with comms. I am thinking of maybe coming back full time. Who knows? I might do. I might. Maybe not on my own, but yeah. And I was thinking, if I was Christopher, I would have stayed behind him for a few laps, try and recharge some of that ERS. Because then he can mount an attack later on and defend after he's overtaken. You see some of the tough, the harsh, the tough track limits of Imola coming into play now. A lot of recent penalties being handed out. Got the McLaren driver down in 13, Papastevo, probably trying to work his way back through the field after having a rough few laps. On the way past it, the driver is on Zonderveld though. Is he going to try and Zonderveld going defensive? Compromises his exit though. Not enough though for Papa, but he's going to get DRS here. But he's not got a lot of DRS left. Zonderveld, on the other hand, has 80% ERS. Going to turn 1, Papastevo moves up to 11th place. As Chunky gets 5 seconds penalty for speeding the pit lane, he has retired in the pits. Let's get this at Ironkid up in P4 for McLaren. 10.5 behind from P, the top 3, but the top 3 are just so quick. And I didn't notice that, but yeah, Rookie is caught up to them, and the top 3 are now P1 to P2's less than a second, and P2 to P3 less than a second. Pit there doesn't cause any trouble. As far as the way is concerned, that I believe is the AI of Chunky, but Chunky, yeah, he's pulled up on the track and disappeared. Christopher's just not saving his ERS. He's behind Shooter, but he shouldn't. I think he should stop burning for a few laps. One of the mistakes I made in a league race not so long ago, actually. I won, but I made it more difficult for myself than it should have been. First of all, I spun. It was a 2-stop versus a 1-stop. I'd start on the top. Battling style immediately, just went straight medium hard. I also spun, but I have to pace myself up. But made my life more difficult. He's running a lot there. But yeah, Christopher, I think, just needs to sit in his DRS for a while. And just problem is, I think Shooter's got so much ERS. Oh, he's been burning. Yeah, you can tell he's been burning. Man, he's burning to pressure Chris to keep burning, which means Christopher can't recharge. Ironkid is just boxed. He's boxed. He's going to come out and getting passed by his teammate. Drops down to P11. He's got the Alpine coming. Can he get ahead of the Alpine? No, he can't. The Alpine just get past enough. Does stay ahead. Does get out ahead of Zonderveld down the Williams. Right, can Ironkid close the gap back up to get back past? Although Papa's getting very close to the back of that AlphaTauri, that's for sure. Again, he's not. Both of them compare that have much DRS, and actually Papa's got more. And he gets past. Don't know if Brian let him go there, maybe. Not sure. Papa's pulled out nearly a second gap already and he's closing in on Span down the gamer. Going to be able to close the gap and get past the Mercedes drivers to get up to P7. Wicked with a penalty, though. Could he challenge for the win? I think he could. I still think that top three, anyone's at the moment. Papa Stevo's getting very close to the rear of that Mercedes. Imola, not the easiest track to overtake at, to be fair. So you've got that one long straight, obviously you've got start-finish straight, which is the DRS zone. So that could be quite entertaining going into turn one, but it's not the easiest track to overtake. A shooter's box. Shooter's box are hard. Now, this is where Christopher probably wishes he had a bit of battery. So he could burn a bit, get a good couple of laps in. Those in laps. Because he needs that good in lap. Try and jump in front of the shooter. The shooter is going to come out in traffic. He has to come out in traffic. So this might make it. This will slow him down a little bit. Oh, the Red Bull goes wide. So not too difficult for Shooter there to get past. Now Shooter's got some clean air to close up that gap and try and undercut Christopher. Wicked very close behind though. Could he make life difficult for Shooter? Let's remember the top five are all Ferrari powered. Of course, you've got the works team Ferrari themselves, and then you've got the customer teams Alfa Romeo and Haas. So, like, how do you work together? Like, you can only hold one team up. I guess you wouldn't want to disappoint them. You wouldn't want to anger your engine supply, would you? So, yes, you'd make it difficult for the Alfa Romeo. But that's only real life. In the game, it doesn't matter. Very close. Trying to find a way past, but this is what I mean. Like, there's not, can't really overtake unless you're very bold. I mean, if this was single player and it was AI, you'd dive that. They're not AI. They're real people who they're going to defend against you. They're going to put up a fight. Really hard to find a way past, but it is on more. Does have more ERS actually. Although it seems like he's underfueled, actually. But look at the undercut Shooter's got there. Look how far ahead Christopher is. I feel like Christopher may have made a mistake at some point in there because he's dropped. That's only a 2-lap difference, and he dropped 2 or 3 lap difference, and he's dropped a long way back. Can he close the gap up though? Because Shooter's not that far ahead. He's 2 seconds from Wicked, and then Wicked's only about half a second away. But that's a 2 second. That's a 2 second undercut in 3 laps. I guess not impossible. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it was. It seems pretty realistic. He's just got a class a big gap to close up now. Very big gap. So. But yeah, look at the time he's gaining through there now on the 2 drivers. Oh, on the brakes, run wide though. I mean, maybe locked up a little. He's on the marbles there, running out wide. Don't like that about the marbles. Like, I mean, yeah, it's realistic. Going off the racing line. But there are marbles on the racing line. It's not cheap. So, it would be better if he was. But it is what it is. Ramen, Shooter's closing up very quickly to his teammate as well. Very quickly gaining. Very quickly got that down into within 3 seconds. Wicked's got DRS on Shooter. He's going to make life difficult for him. He's burning. He's going to go forward in here. He goes past. Oh, he breaks. Oh, little Captain Shooter as he goes into turn 1. Nothing bad happens from it though. Now Christopher's within a second now. Look, this is making life really difficult for Shooter. Because now the Haas is in front of him. He's going to want to try and get that past. He just can't get back past. He's now being held up a lot. Christopher's within half a second now. Hard on the brakes, going into Aqua Minerale. He's gaining every single corner now as Christopher. These two have been inseparable all race. Literally all races, these guys have been inseparable. I think it's going to be a feisty last few laps as well as we enter the last nearly the last third of the race. Pretty feisty as Christopher goes down the inside. Gets the move done. Very nicely done. What a move there for Christopher. Don't think Shooter would have been expecting that. Christopher now on with that because he did so well to keep with Shooter on the when he was on the slower tyre. He's now on the faster tyre, and now he can just pull away. He's got Wicked on the hard tyre in front as well. Yeah, there's a lot of penalties, isn't there? Lots of penalties. But I think it's just characteristic of Imola. Imola, it's just got very difficult. It can be very difficult at limit to run a little bit wide, and it can like just push your car out off onto the curb and then get deep. And try at limit, you get a warning for it. And that's just part of it. I wonder if this tyre has still on box. What tyre is he on? He's on the medium. I wonder if he's doing medium soft. Could work. He's shown to be very quick. It's qualifying, so if he gets that soft tyre, he might have a very big advantage going into the closest places of the race. The stream, I've figured it out. The stream is over a lap behind. About a lap and a couple of 100 meters behind. So use that as you will. But, as Christopher's got past Ramen now, and will Ramen let his teammate go? I don't know, because obviously Shooter's proved that he's a faster driver all evening. Christopher now has to get past Wicked. Now, Rahman still in front of his teammate. Is he going to let him through? I don't know. I don't think Christopher's really got a warning yet either. I mean, he's one of the few drivers left without a penalty. The shooter does get past his teammate now. I think Rahman just let him through there. Here we go then. Very Christopher right on the tail of that Haas driver now. As Christopher gets the move done, up into P2, only his teammate ahead of him now. Now I think KXI still yet to pit as well, so Christopher now leading the race. Or net P1, not leading the race yet, but net P1. Another time penalty handed up there for Zonneveld, a 3-second time penalty. Tirade, I certainly can. There you go, there is the tirade for you. Oh, KXI boxed very early on for mediums. Mediums are 14 laps old, I think he's going to go to the end. Could pay off, because Christopher's 8 seconds behind and he's got to close that up in 10 laps. Well, 9.5. He's closing very quickly there. He's now very quickly in like less than half a lap. Dropped that down to 7.5 seconds near enough. So he's pushing. He's got no ERS there. Wicked. Has DRS, but he's over a second back. Christopher's really pushing. Really pushing. He's struggling to close the gap though into the first sector. He's actually not gained any time since he went around the final corner. He gains time there though. This could work out. Could work out for KXI. I wasn't expecting to fight for the win today. I know he qualified fourth because he locked out the second row with Christopher, but was not expecting to see him leading the race by this much of a margin as well. Like, if he can just keep hold of those tyres and not make any mistakes, he could win the race. No, look how he's doing. He's coping pretty. Look how much ERS he's got as well compared to Christopher. Like, Christopher's less than, like, he could, even if Christopher closes up to him, I reckon if he just doesn't burn any ERS, he can save that up and just burn it on the straight, burn it, just use it all on the exit, and he could stay ahead coming into, because I feel like this is going to come down to the last couple of laps. This is going to come down to the tightest of margins. At the moment he's just cruising out at the front. Performing so well. Still getting a bit spread out at the moment, but we've got Span Dan's the gamer bright on Kaiser. Let's see if he can get the move done now. Can't at the moment. Let's see if he can get it done on the main straight. Probably will. This main overtaking area is this main straight. Not much ERS though. Kaiser could use some ERS. He's not going to fight it. Kaiser on the slower tyre and the older, slight lap older tyre as well, so that medium's going to be a lot faster at this stage of the race. Yeah, the field's starting to spread out a little bit now. We had some good action in that first few laps though. Let's make a look at this. Make a few highlights out of this. No. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can do together. I'm not really a video editor. We'll see. Christopher now closes the gap down to 5.5 seconds. But KXI's chilling at 60% ERS. He's just chilling there. Predictions, please. Who do you think's going to win, Christopher or KXI? Please put your predictions in the chat. We've got one vote for KXI in there. I am going to create a poll so you can all interact with that. There you go, poll up in the chat. KXI's lost a lot of time there. He's down to 3.2 seconds now, though. Lost a lot of time very quickly. I don't know what he meant. Yeah, he does have a lot of battery. But I didn't see that. He does have a penalty. I can't believe I didn't see that. He does have a penalty. At the moment. So, he might not win this. Oh, we've got the audio bug back. Let's go. Towards the end of the race as well. Let's try and not go on board with anybody. I know this happened on Monday as well. I don't know, because his tyres are so much older. Like, can he... I don't know with the battery if he can... keep the gap up. Because he's made a mistake somewhere. He's made a massive mistake because he lost so much time so quickly. I think he knows it's all over. But Shooter's caught back up to Wicked. He's going to be fighting with Wicked. This is the guy that held him up for ages. He's going to get past Wicked down towards turn 1. Gets clear of the house before getting into turn 1 to take the race like normally. Take maximum speed through there. He lost a lot of time. He lost, you're right. He was 5.5 seconds, and then all of a sudden, I look back up. He's 3.5 seconds. Crazy. Oh, Das is rounding and Red Bull, he's spun. And that's why he was dropping down the field so quickly. So the McLarens are running P6 and P7. Impressive from them two. Up at one of three teams to have both cars in the top 10. There we go. Christoph has passed KXI now. KXI's on 90% ERS. What does he do now? Would he burn it all? That audio is horrible. I do apologise about that. But one of many bugs with this game. Apologise about that. Oh! Wicked Vicky's out. What happened there? We just missed that. He's ghosted as well, which means he's gone to AI and saw that he left the session. Wasn't the other one that saw that, was I? But look, now because he's got all that ERS, he's now only 8/10 behind it, and he can now deploy it all. Go on, deploy it. He's not deploying it. Why? Oh, as the Red Bull DNFs, he's retired in the pit though. Retired in the pit. Shooter's closing up now on to Keck, and Shooter does get past. Now it is Alfa Romeo 1, Ferrari P2. Could be a dark, still could be double podium for Alfa Romeo there. So not a bad effort, KXI. You're right about the tyres. Once the tyres die on this game, they properly do die. Old tyres on here, you're right, are horrible. He's doing well to keep it on the podium, quite frankly. 21 lap old mediums. I don't even think they should be able to go that far. I think they've got a expected tyre life of 20 laps, pretty sure, around here, before you get into like puncture territory. So he is, I think, in puncture territory here. Oh, and Spandan, the gamer, has retired last 2 laps as well. So unfortunate. So unfortunate for him there. KXI so well to keep that car on the track. 22 laps old. I mean, he must be in puncture territory by now, surely. Got a Wicked closing up on Ironkid now. Ironkid, no ERS. See his light flashing. Wicked's gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining. Ironkid's going to go defensive. Does he try? He can't. Wicked clearing him just before the corner. He gets ahead, makes the move stick. Oh no. That's what happened. What happened? Please tell us. Hey, guy. Why is he getting a report? What happened? Oh, and Shooter's round. Shooter's round. He's made an error. Big error there. Coming out of, I believe that was Akamaru Raleigh. He's made a massive error there. The KXI now moves up to P2. He's got 1 lap to go at the end of this lap. Can he keep that 3-second gap alive? Yeah, a 1-2 for Alfa Romeos. This is a tense moment for KXI here. Can he just keep it on the track? Don't make any major mistakes as Ironkid gets back past Wicked there as well, going into the final lap, and he will have the DRS because he was behind going into the DRS detection point. All over for Wicked, I think, for the top 5. He's got that penalty as well, and that Ironkid's free to just pull away with that DRS. Yeah, he's over a second away already. Shooter's closing back up very quickly though to KXI. I don't think he's going to be able to keep that gap alive. No, he's not going to be able to. Although he was that because KXI was stuck in traffic? We'll have to see. Because ghosted cars do still give off dirty air. That might slow him down a little bit going into the last couple of corners. Doesn't make a mistake this time. Oh, and KXI's made a mistake there, I think. He's lost a lot of time. The Shooter gets back past. Christopher crosses the line to take victory. And it's going to be P2 for Shooter, but still a very valiant effort for KXI there to nurse those mediums home. To take P3 in tonight's race. Phenomenal performance from the Alfa Romeo team there. Ferrari still getting P2 and P4 as well though. Phenomenal effort from them too. Although Ironkid is going to cross the line, he jumps Rahman on penalties and gets P4. Amazing drive from the McLaren driver there. Papastivo bringing it home into P7 as well. Good drive from the McLaren team there. Dunn bringing it home P8. Kaiser's going to bring it home in P9. NG Dunn brings it home in P10 as well. And Ferry is about to cross the line now. What's going to put him? He jumps MG Dunn. He goes into P10. MG Dunn dropping out the point. Brian comes home P12. Shippo is a legend. P13. Didn't see the rest of it. Oh, 11. He jumped up to 11. What an eventful finish to that race in the last few laps. With Shooter making a mistake, with KXI on those mediums makes a mistake. Then Crystal gets past, and Shooter gets past. And Shooter makes a mistake again. Makes a mistake coming out of Mirai, by what I could see on the map. And KXI's getting past, and he makes another mistake. With Shooter getting back past and closing up the gap. What an exciting start. I mean, it got a bit quiet in the middle, I think. But the ending, those last couple of laps, boy, was that exciting. No one thought Christoph would win, though. Everyone voted for KXI or someone else. There you see Christoph winning by 15 seconds. That's... If domination was a picture, that would be the picture. That P1 and P2. That is the definition for domination. 15 seconds. 15.1 seconds. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at all these incidents that got handed out, shall we? Oh, the list is so long it won't even load it. That's fantastic. A lot of 2 stops. Probably, maybe broken wings. And we did have that early safety car as well. So, yeah. That was an alright race. That wasn't bad at all. Some good action in there, actually. Very good action. So yeah, but for now, that is it for tonight for Tier 2. We'll be back next week. Not sure who will be on. I believe it'll be your normal comms team on Monday for Bahrain for round 2 of Tier 1. And then we'll be back again, maybe with me, maybe not, on Wednesday for Tier 2's round 2 at Bahrain as well. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a good rest of your week, a good weekend. And we will see you again next week for Tier 1 on Monday at 8 PM on the ERL YouTube channel for Bahrain. That'll be an exciting race, I feel. Anyway, have a good night, have a good rest of your week, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.